Xavier kept asking him to breathe and asked if his heart hurt. The protagonist in the past told himself to hold on, because one day everything would get much better. Cold sweat ran down the guy's cheeks while he asked Lloyd to come to his senses. Meanwhile, the brown-haired man reached for the light, thinking that there was barely much time left. At this time, Xavier held his hand on his chest. The light in front of the protagonist went out. He opened his mouth in horror. The guy continued to press on his comrade's chest, asking him to breathe. The protagonist, opening his mouth in shock, wondered that since he has 2 lives, what will happen to him when he dies, and what will happen when he dies for the first time. Aotearoa answered that this is only a special event, the resurrection of the protagonist. He asked if it would not be if he got to soul. He was told that this is not death. A frosty crest crawled over his heart. Winter stirred, wondering why it was freezing so quickly and whether it would be possible to stop the process with mana since he was a sword master. A system screen appeared next to him, saying that this is a mental illness and when its symptoms appear, nothing can be done. Lloyd froze with horror in his eyes. Aotearoa said that she wanted to repeat everything again. She noted that either Lloyd or Xavier must die. The guy began to cover his tired eyes. Aotearoa said there was no other way out. Suddenly, a huge blue field appeared over the area. A moment later, it burst. Gritting his teeth, the guy held his chest. He was lying in his room, mentally calling the messenger. Sprawled on the bed, the brown-haired man mentally asked if he had brought him here to torture him, but he remained silent. He, with a gloomy face, asked who they were and whether this was all a simulation that they were just watching and laughing at. They apologized to him. The main character grinned, asking if they were having fun and calling himself an unhappy person. Winter, pursing his lips, listened to his thoughts about how nothing could stop him, and he would achieve everything he wanted because he was Lloyd Frontera. The guy went limp. At this time, Xavier was talking to his parents at the door, who asked if he was still exhausted. The knight answered in the affirmative, saying that he believed that he had overdone it. The woman with a sad face asked if there was a way to deal with the troubles in the territory. The